being 13, being in Toronto for WrestleMania, and just the grand scale of it and how big of a star Jake was then. And it just was, and the hotel in Toronto was the Sky Dome. And so it was beautiful and everything was brand new. And it was a place I hadn't been. And it was a real privilege, I felt like, to be invited. The next year, my brothers went to, I have twin brothers who are 5 years younger than I am, and they went to California. And I still love the fact that I got to go to the Sky Dome and see him perform. And truthfully, that is one of my favorite memories. And I remember a funny story, but probably, I don't know how appropriate I need to be here, but
go for it.
So we were at breakfast. Actually, it was probably around lunchtime, but we were just having breakfast in the hotel, and Ric Flair came down. And, you know, Jake and Rick have had an interesting relationship at times. And again, this is when Jake still wasn't sober. And so I just remember Rick coming in and Jake being like, and I do call him Jake. I know that's kind of odd to some people, but, you know, in a business relationship, I'm careful about that too. So, but when my dad came in, or when Rick came in, my dad says to me, "Oh, watch, you'll think this is great." And I'm like, all I felt was anxiety. And so I look over and my dad's whispering in the bartender's ear, and he says something, and all I see is Rick turn around about 5 minutes later with a shot glass in his hand. And he cheers, you know, like, "Hey, cheers to you, Jake. Thanks for the shot." And he goes to drink it and then spits it all over the bar and all over the bartender. And I'm like, "What did you do?" And he's like, "I sent him a shot of vinegar and water." Because that was that I guess was their, you know, how they ribbed each other and everything. And so it was like the douchebag shot, essentially, like giving each other the hardest of hard times. And I'm like, all I could feel was anxiety, but it was a great trip and a lot of fun.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos,